Ran hard. We talk about the trio we have back there. You know, I think it's one of the best in the league. The guys are running hard. And the blocking and everybody involved. I thought offensively it was just good performance for us and a big win.
Do you feel like you guys are figuring out kind of who you are offensively?
Yeah, I think we're starting to have an identity now and get some things rolling, and that's going to open up other things for us. But we're really excited where we're at now, and we just got to keep it going moving forward.
What would you point to as the biggest reason for the turnaround in 2 weeks? Coming out of Cleveland, a lot of questions, a lot of concerns. You came in here, you said you guys would get it figured out. How did you go about doing it? Was it meetings? Was it personnel? Was it scheme changes? What would you point to as the biggest reason?
I just think it was, the guys committing to, it was, I think we knew what we put against the Browns was not us. We didn't want to go down that slope. So I think it just was everybody collectively getting involved and saying, let's turn this thing around. And, you could just tell the mentality changed throughout the team in practice, meetings, and then everything's translated over to the game. So I like where we're at right now, and we just got to keep it going moving forward.
The fact that in 2 weeks you guys went from being a topic of conversation on, all the morning shows on ESPN to the 2-game win streak to not having quite as many questions. What do you learn about yourself kind of while you guys go through that? And what's to say about the league that the league's moved on to other crises?
I think it just comes back to the team, taking what we did, collectively as a team against the Browns and being like, we don't want this to be who we are. And like I said, you could tell the mentality of the whole team, not just offensively, but the whole team changed after, we got back into prep after, the Browns game. And that's what I've seen going forward is just a shift in mentality and the team taking, just ownership of what we put out on the field. And we knew it wasn't good enough and just coming to work with that mentality every week. And, you can tell on the practice field, guys are just more focused and ready to get this thing done.
What word would you use to describe that mentality?
I would say relentless. Guys just coming out to practice and, wanting, the coaching, wanting to get better and just, the relentless effort to try and get things right would be what I would say.
Well, you've been there for quite some time now. What have you come to understand about the importance or difference of Packers Week?
Yeah, we talked about it on the plane. Obviously, we're enjoying our win, but now it's on to the Packers, and we know what this means to the city. We know what this means to the organization. So it's a really big game, but we just got to take it day by day and focus on each day getting better and getting ready for Sunday.
Cody, relative to when you were a rookie or maybe even in your second year, does the rivalry, do you feel it more? Because I imagine it's hard to feel, right, when you come to this organization.
Yeah, I mean, as you're involved in the system a little bit, you start to understand what it means to the city, to the organization, to everybody involved. And like I said, we just got to make sure we stay in the moment, stay where our feet are, and take each day by day, and get prepared to go out there and put a good performance on Sunday.
What do you appreciate about Justin's toughness on Sunday? And I imagine you like to see the toughness, but you don't want to see him get hit.
Yeah, he took a few hits. Obviously, he's a tough kid. He's, he gets right back up, and comes in. He loves ball. He's just a good person to have in our offense, and he's really come into that leadership role too of being vocal in the huddle and stuff like that. So I like where Justin's at. Like I said, he's a tough kid, and we're excited moving forward.
Did it feel to you like the Raiders had made a point to try to be as physical with him as they could, kind of near the end of the season?
I mean, yeah, you could definitely tell there were a few things here and there, but that's part of football too. So it's a physical game. It's a tough game, and I was glad the way we responded and came out and continued what we did in the first half and the second half.
After watching the film, I was wondering what you thought of how James Daniels played. There's a clip or two of him that.
Yeah. We've watched that clip on repeat a few times. I thought James had a heck of a game. He really flew off the ball and was really well on double teams. And just his pass pro, I thought it was a really good performance by James.
Development, like, cooperative work between you and Jason Peters. Spoke to him a few weeks ago, and he was saying that you guys were still working out some things in terms of him getting used to how you set, not tripping over your left foot, that kind of stuff. How's that process?
Yeah, it's, each week's going to get a little bit better the more we play next to each other. I like where we're at. I feel like, in the run game, we're really stout, and, our pass game's just getting better and better each week. Passing off games, passing off certain movement stuff. But like I said, it's getting better each and every week, so I like where we're at.
What do you think of Wilkins' ability to jump in there in the
Second half, it seemed like he was fairly solid.
Yeah, I thought he, came in and did some nice things. We just finished watching the tape, and, I thought he came in and did a nice job. So I'm really proud of where he's at, and, he gave us some good reps out there on Sunday.
And with Jermaine, what do you do to try to pick him up just off the field?
Yeah, you just got to be there for him. Obviously injuries are tough. I don't know what the extent of the injury is or anything like that, but Jermaine's going to help in any way he can. He's a veteran player. He knows how to handle that kind of thing, and we'll always be there to support him.
I'm not making any comparison at all, but what specifically have you liked about Bill Lazor, his play calling over the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, Bill's done a great job. He's just always positive. I think I like that. He's put us in good situations to be successful.
White Sox guy or Cubs guy?
I'm a Cubs guy, but shout out to them, and hopefully they get the dub today. Thanks, guys.